Women's Affairs Reform Commission submits report to Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus. Chief Advisor stresses on implementation of recommendations. NCP meeting with National Consensus Commission. NCP recommends government led by Council of Minister, not by Prime Minister, says Nahid Islam. Law enforcers asked not to let Awami League hold any public rally, says Home Advisor. People of the country will build it anew. No one from outside country can build or destroy our country, says Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir. BNP and 12-party alliance believe fascist Awami League should face trial for genocide and crimes against humanity, says BNP leader Nazrul Islam Khan. Donald Trump signals tit for tat. China tariffs may end amid unstable markets. At least 64 Palestinians killed by fresh Israeli airstrikes on Gaza. And in Lahore, Pakistan beat Bangladesh by 7 wickets in ICC Women ODI Cricket World Cup qualifier round match. Bangladeshi girls qualify for the World Cup. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to News at 10. I am Roya Zabin. You have just heard the headlines. Now news in details. Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus has directed the ministries and departments concerned to quickly implement the recommendations of the Women's Affairs Reform Commission, which are now implementable right now, aiming to remove discrimination against women. He gave the directives after receiving the report of the Women's Affairs Reform Commission at the State Guest House Jomuna this afternoon. Members of the Women's Affairs Reform Commission, led by its chief, Shireen Parveen Haq, handed over the report to the Chief Advisor. Professor Yunus said the girls of the world are looking at the report of the Commission as they will review it. They will be inspired. Women of other countries are also serious about the report. He said the report of the Women's Affairs Reform Commission is not just a women's matter, but an overall issue. This report will be printed and distributed, while it will be printed in the form of a book, like a textbook, he added. The Chief Advisor said it should not be merely kept in offices as a document, but the report should be made open to all. Professor Yunus said the proposals of the Commission will also be reached out to the political parties through the National Consensus Commission. Later, Women's Affairs Reform Commission Chief Shireen Parveen Haq briefed the reporters at the Foreign Service Academy. She said the recommendations have been divided into 3 parts. Shireen Haq said some recommendations can be accomplished by the interim government, while some can be done by the next elected government. She said the Reform Commission has given 15 reform proposals.
সুপারিশগুলো আমরা সাজিয়েছি 3টা ভাগে। একটা হলো যেগুলো আমরা মনে করি এই অন্তর্বর্তীকালীন সরকারই করতে পারবে। এই অন্তর্বর্তীকালীন সরকার একটা ঐতিহাসিক প্রেক্ষাপটে আছে এবং তাদের অনেক সুযোগ আছে অনেক কিছু করার, যেটা নাকি রাজনৈতিক সরকারগুলো করতে পারে না নানান কারণে, রাজনৈতিক বিভিন্ন স্বার্থের কারণে তারা করতে পারে না। এই সরকারের কোনো স্বার্থ নাই, সেই জন্য এই সরকার অনেকগুলো জিনিস করতে পারবে আমাদের বিশ্বাস। 433টা সুপারিশ আছে সব মিলে বিভিন্ন খাতে। তো আমরা মনে করি 433টার মধ্যে যদি 200টাও হয় তাহলেও কিন্তু আমরা অনেকটা এগিয়ে যাব।
Jatiyo Nagorik Party (NCP) has submitted several proposals to the National Consensus Commission, including the cabinet-led government, delimitation of parliamentary constituencies through an independent commission, and a referendum on constitutional amendments. NCP convener Nahid Islam informed this to newsmen after a meeting with National Consensus Commission at LD Hall of সংসদ Bhavan today. NCP does not want Prime Minister but cabinet-led government, he added. Besides, Nahid Islam said, no one can be Prime Minister more than twice and the same person cannot be the Prime Minister once and the President once. He further mentioned that the Speaker has to be from the opposition. The idea has been given for President election through the Electoral College, he added. Home Affairs Advisor, retired Lieutenant General Jahangir Alam Chaudhry has stated that law enforcement agencies have been instructed to ensure that the Awami League can no longer hold processions in the future. He made this remark while briefing journalists today after inspecting the airport police station in the capital. He said police officials have been directed accordingly, and if any officer fails to follow orders, action will be taken against them. Later, after visiting the Uttara West police station, the Home Affairs Advisor told reporters that the law and order situation in the country has significantly improved since the present interim government holding power. He added that all-out efforts are being made to further improve law and order, and even better conditions can be expected in the future. Following that, the advisor also visited Turak and Uttara East police stations. No foreign nation has the power to either build or break Bangladesh. The people of this country will rebuild it. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir made these remarks today at a discussion organized by the Ambassador Sirajul Islam Foundation at North-South University in the capital. The discussion was presided over by North-South University Vice-Chancellor Professor Abdur Hannan Chaudhry, Finance Advisor Dr. Saliuddin Ahmed, Foreign Secretary Mohammad Joshimuddin, Special Assistant to the Chief Advisor Dr. Anisuzzaman Chaudhry, Economist Dr. Rashid Titumir, and co-founder of the Ambassador Sirajul Islam Foundation, Sabrina Islam Rahman, spoke among others. Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir emphasized that the democratic process must be upheld, as there is no alternative to democracy. Liaison Committee Chief and BNP Standing Committee member Nazrul Islam Khan has said the party is in agreement with the 12-party alliance over the next general election in December. He said this at a press briefing after meeting 12-party alliance leaders and activists at BNP chairperson's Gulshan office in the capital this afternoon. The BNP leader hoped that the interim government will reflect the people's aspiration. He further said BNP and 12-party alliance think that fascist Awami League must be prosecuted for genocide and crimes against humanity. On the other hand, 12-party alliance chief Mustafa Jamal Haider stated that it is possible to arrange election within December. A precise roadmap must be ensured to hold the poll by December to avoid uncertainty. Besides, he demanded removal of the fascists from the administration and trial of those involved in July-August genocide. Mohammad Nurul Islam Bulbul, Amir of Bangladesh Jamati Islami Dhaka Metropolitan South, has said that if elections held without implementing the fundamental reforms for which students sacrifice their lives in the fight for a non-discriminatory and corruption-free Bangladesh, it will lead to another rise of fascism. The remarks were made during a financial assistance distribution event organized by Jamati Islami Dhaka Metropolitan South, held this morning at the party's office in Purana Palton, Dhaka. The event aimed to support the families of those who were martyred in the anti-discrimination student movement. Nurul Islam Bulbul handed over financial aid to 30 members of the martyrs' families. During his speech, he said that Jamaat-e-Islami stands by the martyrs, while some political parties are merely trying to inflate the list of martyrs for their own gain. Dr. Shofiqul Islam Masood, Secretary of Jamaat Dhaka Metropolitan South, conducted the event, while Central Majlis-e-Shura members Muhammad Delwar Hussain, Muhammad Kamal Hussain and Professor Dr. Abdul Mannan, as well as other city-level leaders, were present in the function.
ক্ষুধা লাগছে, খাইতে দাও। টেবিলে খাবার রাখা আছে, খায় নে। মা, আমি এই খাবার খাবো না। কেন? তাইলে গন্ধ? গন্ধ হইব কেন?
কি হইছে? লক্ষ্মী মায়ের ধমকাইতেছো কেন?
লক্ষ্মী না চাই, প্রত্যেক বেলা খাবার নিয়ে ঝামেলা করে। কথাটা ঠিক না। আমি কইছি পচাবাসি খাবার আমি খাবো না। ভাইজান কি করমু কও? প্রত্যেক বেলা নতুন নতুন রাঁধুনের সময় কই। তাই এক বেলা রাঁধি দুই বেলা খাই।
একবার রান্না করে দুই বেলা খাইতেই পারো, কিন্তু রান্না করা খাবার ভালোভাবে সংরক্ষণ করে খাইতে হইব।
সেটা আবার কেমনে?
রান্না করা খাবার স্বাভাবিক তাপমাত্রায় 2 ঘন্টার বেশি রাখা যাইব না। 2 ঘন্টার বেশি রান্না করা খাবার খাওয়ার আগে আবার ভালো কইরা গরম করে নিতে হইব।
মামা, তুমি মাইরে কও, তোমার পরামর্শ মাইনা চলতে। ঠিক আছে রে মা, আর কইতে হইব না।
পচাবাসি খাবার খেলে অসুখ হবে সবাই বলে। সুস্থ দেহ যদি চাই, টাটকা খাবার সদাই খাই।
Welcome back to 10 o'clock news. We move on to international news.